Isolated, and sometimes without proper social skills, a wild child might need help adjusting to those around them. Whether or not they are feral, they could become a tag-along for a group or even become the kid appeal character in a series. In the world of the Transformers, Bumblebee may be known to be the kid appeal character. However, in 1986, this role was given to the savage tag-along survivalist who speaks in rhymes, the Autobot Wheelie.
You get chipped if I get tripped.
Who are you?
Him Wheelie. Him friend.
I'd like to thank my patrons and my channel members for your continued support. Consider becoming one, or purchase some merch. Links are in the description below. The initial success of the Transformers franchise compelled Hasbro to develop new toys created specifically for the Transformers brand. These new characters would make their debut theatrically in 1986 in the Transformers the movie. One of the designs was of a small Autobot boy that transformed into a futuristic Cybertronian car named Wheelie. This early design served as the basis for the original toy, though his colors were modified for the presentation at Toy Fair. Further changes were made to his colors for his final release. However, the animators at Toei further changed his design and color scheme, which presented Wheelie with a much brighter and friendlier look. In his bio, as originally written by Ron Friedman and later refined by Bob Budiansky, Wheelie is a barbaric little savage who is the sole survivor of a party of intergalactic colonists who had crash-landed. Speaking in odd rhyming sentences, Wheelie used his cunning, stealth, and fearlessness to stay alive. Despising the Decepticons, Wheelie only fights out of self-defense. As seen in the movie, Wheelie survived in the shadows on the planet Quintessa, hiding from the wrath of the Quintessons and their armies of Sharkticons and Alacons. Voiced by Frank Welker, Wheelie spoke in rhymes as he introduced himself to the Dinobots.
You go wrong way, you fool, I say. Picture you not, no fool you not.
Despite a little misunderstanding, Wheelie offered to help the Dinobots find Hot Rod and Cup, who were separated from them after crash landing on the planet.
Wheelie say find friends today.
Me Grimlock say we on our way.
Riding on Grimlock's back, Wheelie brought the Dinobots to the Quintesson Fortress as they rescued their comrades and made short work of the Sharkticons.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see those big bozos.
He then helped the Autobots find a ship
Gifts there, over there.
and accompanied them to the planet of Junk, where they made peace with the Junkions. Wheelie quickly befriended the Autobots' human ally Daniel Witwicky as they all joined forces to face off against Unicron. Although presenting the events of the movie differently and using preliminary designs for the characters, a Big Looker storybook written by Ron Friedman was meant to explain where Wheelie had come from. In this tale, Wheelie's parents had perished and their ship crash-landed on the planet Quintessa. Despite his feral antics, Wheelie survived the brutal Quintessons before eventually befriending the Autobots. In Season 3's 5-part opening epic, 5 Faces of Darkness, Wheelie and Blur were tasked with delivering a new transformation cog to Autobot City.
Humans are fools to trust their tools.
Unfortunately, their mission was soon sidetracked by Galvatron's fury, the light-pull creatures on Io,
One away, others play.
and the savagery of the Predacons. Thanks to the help of Marissa Fairborn and Skylynx, Blur and Wheelie were able to complete their mission, delivering the cog just in time for Metroplex to transform to face off against Trypticon. Throughout Season 3, Wheelie continued to assist his fellow Autobots on various missions while offering advice in rhymes.
Your Neo machine is really keen, but you must explain just what you mean.
This included joining a group led by Cup in rescuing a group of slaves from the Decepticons and to destroy a giant monster known as Chaos. He also took part in liberating the Autobots of the planet Paradron from the Decepticons.
Not no more, Doran floor.
Since Wheelie was meant to be the new Kid Appeal character, he assisted Daniel in a quest to find out Ultra Magnus's birthday in the episode Surprise Party.
Glad they win. Saved my skin.
Although they were ambushed by the Decepticons, Ultra Magnus came to their rescue as he battled his rival Cyclonus.
No need to worry. We'll be gone in a hurry.
It was this friendship with Daniel that was heavily highlighted in the Japanese exclusive series, The Headmasters. While Wheelie would sometimes outsmart a few Decepticons, his antics often got him into trouble. After getting captured, the Autobots had to rescue him on the double. Despite his more prominent role in the cartoon, Wheelie's only appearance in the US Marvel Comics was in the adaptation for the movie, while using his earlier production design and colors. He also briefly appeared in the UK exclusive story, Space Pirates, as he rescued Wreck-Gar from becoming a meal for the Sharkticons. After G1 ended, newer versions of the character were few and far between. In Transformers Armada, the Minicon Highwire that teamed up with the human ally Rad was named Wheelie in Japan. However, G1 Wheelie's animation model was used as one of the Autobots that held Hotshot back from rescuing Wheeljack. While this Autobot was unnamed in the episode, with many fans believing it to in fact be Wheelie, the Ask Vector Prime Facebook page in 2015 claimed that this bot was named Endo. An animation model for Transformers Animated was made specifically for the Allspark Almanac by Derek J. Wyatt. His only appearance was in the crowd during the Stunticon job. In the live-action films, a small salvaged Decepticon that transformed into an RC Ford F-350 was given the preliminary name of Wheels. With his robot mode designed as a more hideous version of Wally, he was then given the name of Wheelie. Voiced by Tom Kenny, Wheelie was an obnoxious bot sent by Soundwave to obtain an Allspark fragment from Michaela.
What are you looking at, slab of puss?
After she destroyed his eye and locked him in a metal box,
Who's giving you anything suspicious to carry on today?
Yeah, nice box! No.
Wheelie reluctantly helped Sam, Michaela, and Simmons locate Jetfire.
I tell you, this guy did not age well.
When the ancient Decepticon decided to become an Autobot, Wheelie, along with his perverted attraction to Michaela, decided to switch sides as well.
What?
I'm cute.
Name's Wheelie. Yeah. Say my name. Say my name.
In Dark of the Moon, Wheelie befriended the Autobot Brains, and the two managed to use their small size to help the Autobots during the Battle of Chicago. Once again credited as Wheels in The Last Night, he found refuge in a scrapyard run by Cade Yeager until it was attacked by the Decepticons. While the live-action version was the most prominent new version of the character, his G1 self was certainly not forgotten, as he appeared quite a bit in various comics in the 21st century. In the BotCon exclusive stories, a future tale of an adult Daniel Witwicky and Wheelie found themselves surrounded by an army of Nightbird robots. Seeing no way out, Daniel used a grenade to take out as many of the assassin robots as possible, much to the horror of RC. Wheelie also took part in the Universe War as Transformers from various timelines battled the forces of Unicron. In the Dreamwave comics, Wheelie was part of a resistance movement on Cybertron, hoping to liberate their world from Shockwave's tyranny. Despite his small size, he was very protective of his friends, especially the Sharkticon named Gnaw. In the IDW comics, Wheelie was on a mission to find a planet to settle on when he crash-landed on a hellish world known as LV-117. Surviving against all odds against monstrous beasts, and even the Decepticon Reflector trio, Wheelie had rescued an alien named Varda, whose universal translator only worked if the two communicated with each other in rhymes. Over time, this speech pattern became natural to him, until they were attacked by Bludgeon. Fleeing to the planet LV-118, Wheelie's rhymes earned him the nickname the Jangle Man, as he did his best to stay alive. After rescuing Rodimus from a Chaosteros, Wheelie and an alien known as Garnak managed to use the Matrix as a power source to bring their ship back to Cybertron. After reuniting with the Autobots, Wheelie helped keep the planet safe. Itching for further adventures, He accompanied Hardhead, Garnak, and Optimus Prime in stopping the plots of Geaxis and Bludgeon on other worlds. After Prime left them to save Cybertron and Earth, Wheelie and his crew were joined by the fugitive Prowl to finally take Shockwave into custody and save the universe from Unicron. It was during these years that Wheelie's G1 toy was reissued in 2005 with a cartoon-colored head and came packaged with Cup. In 2009, Wheelie's first new toy was a small Legends-class figure, and he was upgraded as a deluxe in 2012 as a retool of Reveal the Shield Jazz. In 2016, another new Wheelie figure was released as part of the Titans Return toy line. With the release of these new toys, the Kiss Players manga had Wheelie act perverted. While this little savage did get what was coming to him, this behavior continued in the zany Takara Legends manga to go along with the release of his toy in Japan. In the one-off Transformers story Last Bot Standing, Wheelie was revived as one of Steeljaw's conquering Cybertronians. Referred to as the Veteran and reduced to his head on wheels, Wheelie tried to eat one of the locals and gnawed on Rodimus's leg before being kicked to the stars. To reenact the scene in Transformers the movie where the Dinobots face off against the Sharkticons, Wheelie was released as a non-transforming accessory to Studio Series 86 Grimlock in 2021, complete with the slingshot he used in the film. In 2022, a new transforming Studio Series 86 Core Class Wheelie was released as well. Despite the annoyance of his savage rhyming, Wheelie's help to the Autobots can come with perfect timing. No matter the situation, he will manage to survive without hesitation. Although friendly with Daniel Witwicky, the Decepticons will find him pesky. With his slingshot in his hand, perhaps this Autobot will once again be in demand.
Galvatron is strong, but Wheelie is mean.
But what do you think? Does Wheelie deserve another chance in the spotlight? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you like this video, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. I have many more Transformers videos like this coming soon, so stay tuned. And as always, until next time, till all are one.